Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second. Now, before we get into it, y'all already know what I got to tell y'all, baby. If you have not checked out, if you have not purchased, if you have not just did a little window shopping, okay, make sure you go over to www.rodneythavoice.com. You can buy mugs, t-shirts, sweaters. Girl, it's there. It's there. Girl, you can make sure if you feel like a rich black man, buy your man, or girl, buy your man and your side. Okay, girl. Okay, girl, buy your man and buy the other one, girl, who you screwing, on the side to help pay with the bills since girl. Sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, right? To make sure the bills get paid. So yeah, check out www.rodneythavoice.com. All right, y'all. Let's get into the mess. The first thing I wanted to talk about is Sherri Shepherd. I don't have a problem with Sherri Shepherd. I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie, girl. I don't necessarily have a problem with Sherri Shepherd, but I think Sherri Shepherd is one of those nice, nasty women. I do. I do. I think that she throws a rock and hides her hands, right? I remember years ago, see, some of y'all just got into the mess. I've been into the mess. I remember years ago, um, Sherri Shepherd was on The View. And listen, let me say this before we get into what I'm about to say. I get people believe in what they want to believe in, okay? I believe what I want to believe, and my mind probably ain't gonna change on some stuff. You believe what you believe, and your mind is made up too. So people have their beliefs. It is what it is. Does that sometimes make you a horrible person? I mean, I guess not necessarily, but does it make somebody question and side eye you? Yeah. So I remember, years ago, Sherri Shepherd was on The View, and she was talking about how when she was in her 20s, she had she went to she went to the clinic more than her fair share of times. Mama basically said, I don't went and girl, I got more heaven babies than I can count. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I got more heaven babies than I can count. But then turn around and want to talk about girl how being one of the homosexuals is a sin. Now, I'm all pro-choice. I'm pro-girl your body. I'm pro-do what you want to do because, girl, I'm not helping you raise no children. So, girl, do whatever you need to do. But I do think I do find it kind of comical that someone who said they lost count of how many times they done went to the children's shop, girl. Now all of a sudden, girl, you want to talk about, girl, it's a sin to be a punk, basically. Girl, you got some nerve. I'm gonna find the articles so I can post them in the description box. I know sometimes I think I be over here making stuff up on people. Girl, that's not what I do over here. Now the other girls, they get on here and lie and make up stories for clicks and views. Girl, that's not how I operate. I might not remember exactly the wording, but girl, I know what I be talking about. Anyways, let's talk about her some more. Sherri Shepherd said, "Let's be clear, I'm not a mean person at all," while teasing her new talk show. Sherri Shepherd recently shared what her plans for her new talk show, which kicks off next month. The 55-year-old television personality is currently doing a lot of press as she gears up for the premiere of her Fox daytime talk show that airs live on September the 12th. Reportedly, Sherri Shepherd has moved from Los Angeles to New York City to host her very own talk show titled Sherri. The program is set to fill a time slot vacated by television host Wendy Williams. During one of her recent interviews, Sherri Shepherd spoke on what she would like viewers to see and said that she's going to make her show's atmosphere positive with kindness and laughter. I don't like stuff like that. Cause I know y'all know Sherri is taking digs at Wendy. I don't care what y'all say. Let's be clear, I'm not a mean person at all. Sherri Shepherd remind me of the I hate and I know I'm about to piss some of y'all off, but Sherri Shepherd remind me of those church folk who just nice nasty and judgmental, right? I mean, I guess we all judge to a certain degree, but just nasty and judgmental and talk about everybody else, right? Girl, you done been down to, girl, the parenthood, girl, more times than you can count, but got the nerve to sit here and talk about, girl, well, you know what you're doing is a sin. Girl, you okay. You answer for what you done did, and I answer for what I done did. Because when you go up there, girl, not only, girl, when you go up there, you gotta answer for what you did, honey. Not only are you gonna have to answer, girl, to God, girl. It's gonna be about 7 or 8 people sitting there talking about mama. Hey, mama, mama, mama. You gonna be like, who is that? Them your children. Oh, all right. I'm all about positive energy. I'm just Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Oh, Sherri Shepherd gets on my nerves. I swear, I'm gonna try to watch her show though, because Sherri Shepherd is funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a Sherri Shepherd fan, but I have seen her say funny things sometimes, so I will check it out just to see what she's talking about. I'm all about positive energy. I'm about joy. I'm about kindness and laughter. Anyone knows me will tell you just that. Okay, girl, whatever, girl. We'll see. We'll see, Sherri. We will see Miss Sherri. All right. Rick Ross, company hit with huge fines, labor violations at Wingstop locations. Rick Ross and his family are under fire in Mississippi for allegedly skimming money from the wages of their Wingstop workers. And now they've been hit with fines. The U.S. Department of Labor says the U.S. Department of Labor says that they hit Boss Wings Enterprises LLC, Rick Ross's company, with a $114,427 fine for back wages and other penalties after the agency determined their franchises were violating labor laws. Unclear of what period of time this covers exactly, but the DOL claims that after an investigation into 5 locations, all owned and operated by Boss Wings, they found many of the employees were taking home less than $7.25 per hour after factoring in all the deductions, a big no-no under the minimum wage laws on the books. The reason, DOL alleges, the owners of these specific franchises were forcing workers to pay for uniforms, basic safety training, background check, and cash register shortages. I mean, girl, quiet as it's kept. Girl, the reason why the cash register is short is because, girl, they taking home $7.25. It don't take a scientist to figure that out. Okay? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, because you can still go to jail for stealing. I mean, but I'm saying I understand. I understand if you was taking home less than $7.25, how the register might be short about $5, because they gotta get. I'm sure they ain't got no car. I'm sure they probably catching the bus. They gotta get away home. I'm not saying it's right, but it's okay. The department also claims the bosses at these 5 restaurants were, in many instances, working their employees to the bone, making them work overtime without properly compensating them and not keeping clean time records on hand. This is a mess. Not just this, but DOL claims they found one instance where a 15-year-old employee worked past 10 p.m. several times. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all know that. I don't know if y'all know, but that's against the law. Everything they did is against the law. Okay. Worked past 10 p.m. several times in June 2021, which the agency claims ran afoul of a law prohibiting workers that young from working past 7 p.m. All in all, the DOL hit Boss Wings with $51,674 in back wages and damages for 244 workers, and additional fines of nearly $63,000. Let's do some math. 51,000. We're just gonna say 52 because I can't remember the number. 52,000 divided by 244. Girl, that's only $213.11 per employee. And it's really less than that because I rounded it up to $52,000. Rick Ross ought to be embarrassed. And even if he wasn't doing it, baby, it's under his name. It starts at the top. Y'all gonna have to start learning, girl. When y'all get it, when y'all start, opening up y'all businesses and all that good stuff, baby, everything better be in order, and everybody better be doing what they supposed to do. And girl, whoever you hire to manage the location, because we know Rick Ross wasn't managing the locations, right? But whoever you hire to manage the locations, they better be by the book. So crazy. I never really understood until um, my last manager. It was a white girl, a white woman. She was cool too. She was by the book. When I tell you by the book, by the book. And for whatever reason, it finally clicked. Girl, I see why girls go by the book. When you go by the book, girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You really don't. People might not like you, at your job. People may say that you're mean. But I think the girls who get it, right? And I got it. I understood. If you did what you were supposed to do with my old manager, girl, she didn't have a problem with you. She was gonna go by the book. You was gonna go by the book, and if you didn't go by the book, you was gonna get your walking papers because she wasn't gonna get hers. Rick Ross, this falls on you. And look who name is in the headlines. It's not the managers of the Wingstops, right? It's not the assistant managers. It's Rick Ross. And again, Rick Ross, he owns them. He probably wasn't at the Wingstop managing the Wingstop. But girl, what if his family knew about it? All of them trifling. Every time I see Rick Ross, he always on the internet, girl, titties flopping everywhere, thinking he cute, thinking he a comedian. But you over there paying them people less than $7.25 per hour. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And again, I know he probably wasn't managing the locations, but girl, you own it, so it fall on you in your name. And sometimes in situations like this, it's hard for me to believe that, girl, especially if you have family members who are probably, there to see the day-to-day operations, right? Hey, I'm gonna make you be the so and so and so and so. I'm gonna need you to pop in and pop out. That's good for them, all of them. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Riri, baby daddy. Riri, baby daddy. It looked like Riri and her baby gonna be taking a trip to the penitentiary. Girl, it looked like Riri gonna be visiting her baby daddy, girl, in the pen. Girl. Inmate 572-0037. Your visitors are out here. Keep your hands on the table. No hugging. Rapper ASAP Rocky charged in connection with 2021 shooting incident, Los Angeles DA says. Remember y'all was all running around here hollering and screaming about how cute Riri and ASAP Rocky looked? Well, girl, how cute are they gonna look in those prison photos? I don't feel sorry for Rihanna. I don't. I don't feel sorry for Rihanna. I don't feel sorry for Nicki Minaj. Girl, out of all the men that you have access to, sweet, because the thing is, girl, if I was looking for a man, I don't know where the billionaires hang out. Okay, Riri, you do. Nicki, you do. They don't go to the grocery stores, right? They probably don't even go to the gym because they got a gym in their house. So I'm just baffled that Rihanna got with out of all the people, girl, girl, a colorist who's a shooter. But like I say, girl, one thing I have said, and I'm gonna say it to the day I die. You are the company that you keep, and I don't give a damn how y'all want to twist it and turn it. If you're laying down with a man or a woman who are colorists, who have made colorist statements, okay, you done probably said some shit in the past, right? You done probably learned from it. But girl, they say this happened in 2021. You laying down with somebody who's a shooter. You laying down with somebody who had colorist ways. I don't have no choice but to start thinking that you move the same way. Rapper ASAP Rocky was charged Monday with 2 counts of assault and a semi-automatic firearm with allegations of personally using a firearm in connection with a shooting last year in California. According to Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, 2 people were arguing in the Hollywood area of the city on November the 6th, 2021, when police say it escalated and the rapper allegedly fired a handgun. The person who was shot sustained a minor injury and sought medical treatment, police said. The rapper was arrested in April at Los Angeles International Airport and was later released on a $550,000 bond. My office conducted a thorough review of the evidence in the case and determined that the addition of a special firearm allegation was warranted. Hmm. Hmm. Well, girl, she wanted them. Y'all was happy for her. Be happy for it now. Be happy for it now. Y'all was happy that was walking around here, and all y'all could think about at y'all big ass grown ass age was how cute they look together. How cute they look together. Well, they look so good together. Do they look good together? I wonder how Riri gonna be looking when she's standing beside her man when they have to try to take a picture when he got on orange. Orange is the new black. Well, girl, when she got to try to sneak a picture with him and the baby, he got on stripes. I wonder how cute they're gonna look then. Hmm. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I remember when all that mess was going on with Omarion and April, and I remember everybody just like hyping Omarion up to be like this girl, just unbothered queen. Girl, I always side eyed it because April, I liked her better. Girl, that's gonna sound mean. Never mind. I was gonna say I liked her better when she wasn't talking. But I felt like, girl, I just felt like it was just another classic case of people running to the man and just throwing the woman to the wayside. So when these things started to come out about Omarion and the way he moves and all that, I wasn't really surprised because I knew pretty much he was full of shit from the get go. And this is another reason why I feel validated in my beliefs. All right. So terrible. This is according to the Neighborhood Talk. Omarion confirms J Boog taunted Raz B during Millennium Tour for being scared of his alleged R, Chris Stokes. This is what he wrote. Mental health is not a destination, but rather a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Just because no one else can heal or do your work for you doesn't mean you can, should, or need to do it alone. In my new book, Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy, I share some personal tools that have helped me stay balanced in challenging moments. It's amazing how some people find it so easy to twist and turn the story to find. I ain't reading that bullshit because this is what it come down to, girl. For when the people say, girl, you don't even fool with them like that. And that they ain't even had your phone number in about 20 years. So I'm trying to figure out what moved your conspiracy where you felt comfortable enough to talk about an incident with Raz B, not an incident, girl, an allegation, accusation, what happened between Raz B and that trifling Chris Stokes. Omarion ain't shit. Omarion ain't shit. Now you making money off a situation that, quite frankly, girl, Omarion ain't shit. He shared some footage from chapter 3 of his documentary Omega. In the clip, Raz B opens up about feeling triggered and not feeling safe. This is so sad. Oh, Marianne, you going to hell with gasoline draws on, and April gonna be up here with Tay Diggs dancing and making TikTok videos. I don't see it for Omarion like that. That's y'all homeboy. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Let me watch P Valley, take some notes, and I'll be back. All right. Bye, y'all.